Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to some farming and friends. I'm just here relaxing on the front porch, getting ready to get this video for all of you. So why don't we go ahead and get that shout out to the Delive tribe. Yeah, we have Dizzy Zombie, we have T-Spurred, we have Team View, we have Azure, we have Code Azchick, we have Cole, we have Dylan Cool 1028, we have Brody, we have Blueberry 2124, we have Cookie God 1, we have Left Not For You, we have High 9, we have Civ Groton, we have Stefan Links, we have Hanson, and we have Stara Queen. Thank you for being part of the Delive tribe. Want to know any information about it? Just by all means, go to the channel, click on that join button. It'll tell you all the cool perks, just like me telling you all who's in it every live stream and every video. So if you like anything that you see on the channel, jump up and down. No, don't jump up and down. Oh, okay. Delive really wanted to jump up and down. All right, let's get going here. If you like anything on the channel, by all means, give it a thumbs up. It helps get it noticed, like the whole algorithm. It helps get it noticed into that YouTube world. Want to comment down below? I read them, I answer them, and I appreciate them. And I think I'm all caught up with them. So ask your questions, say hello, tell me what you think of farming and friends and what's your favorite way to make money. Because that's what we're going to talk about today, is making some money on the farm. And last but not least, if you haven't subscribed and you can, click that subscribe button, tap that bell for notifications. We want you to be part of the Delive community. Make this channel grow. Can't do it without all of you. So thank you. All right. So today, I figured, you know what? Why don't we go ahead? I have a lot of people asking, what are some of the best ways? I really do like the cows. As you can see on my shirt, all the music. Yeah, that chocolate milk is money in my pockets when I'm making that. But I've also started wanting to see if I could do it with the bees, because I think the bees would be a really good one. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you this is my regular plot that I've got. We're going to go to our other plot and I'll show you. We're going to get started on it. I'm going to just start getting some bees, getting it laid out. So show you how to get that bee profit going. So here is basically how I got my bees right now. As you can see, this is what I call the sea of honey. Basically, I just let it fall in there and then I pull it out and I put the old things in our factory right here, whoop, right there. And of course you see the stack right there. And it goes up in here and makes all the honey that we need. Of course you see it's not working. Why? Well, that's simple. Our factory's full. So let's go ahead and get switched over here. This costs 75 Robux, not the coins, but Robux if you want to change. One thing though, with bees, you have to have a bee license. Bee license, I believe, is 200 bond money, I think, if I remember. You might have to go back to one of my prior ones when we first got bees. But it's 200 bond money. What you do to make bond money, you do your daily tasks. We just call them the chores on the farm. I haven't even started any of them. Looks like I got plant potato. Harvest milk, wheat, soybean, make wool bundles, sell egg boxes. There's some egg boxes. And harvest egg boxes. Ooh, that'll help with both of mine. All right, let's go ahead and flip on over to slot 2. Get going on this video because I want to really get this up and going. How is everybody's week? How is your Monday? My Monday, I'm doing this on my lunch break. Hopefully we'll get everything up for y'all. Back is really aggravated today. So that's not the fun part of it at all. But regardless, we're on lunch. We're getting this video for all of you, and then you can enjoy something today. All right. So this is basically what I call my crop farm. Got crops. See? Got all these crops to do. So I don't have anything to harvest, do I? Can't look at that. The cool thing is your quest, your daily tasks, your chores, they transfer over. Same thing with your upgrades. So the cool thing of that is I don't have to upgrade my beef factory. So that's really cool. Plant. Looks like I just got a plant. All right, more wheat. Wow. Just got done. There's 850 out there. All right, and potato. We got some on there, so that's things that we can do maybe while we're waiting for the bees to go ahead and get going. I am going to need my truck. Vroom. How you guys doing here? No, we're just going to grab these right now because I know this is one of them. So we're at 72. Collect. The cool thing is that if you hear that sound, that blim, that's my extra ones. So if your eggs are all full, so their chicken coops are all full, what it's going to do is you still have to feed your animals, but they don't get dirty. You don't have to clean the chicken coop. So that's one cool thing. Where did all these other ones go? Okay, what is going on here? Where are they Oh, Delib. That's a 2-stack. Yeah. Now I see it. All right, so it's going up to 3. That's okay. We'll get it figured out here. It takes a little bit for the eggs, but I just want to get them done. So we'll do the one chore. This one's full, so we'll... What? Something's going crazy. They've got some bugs in here again. I think it's from when they transferred back over. The one thing is I don't know if I'm going to get flung. I am on plot here. We're just going to... Yeah, we'll just put in this one. I got flung the other day in a live stream, and it was for being on plot 1. It was using my broom. All right. Okay, don't have to do... Oh, there was there shearing sheep? I don't think so. I think it was just making. And that I do on my other farm. And on the main farm, pretty sure that's what it was. So let's see, how many did we get? 15. So if I get another 15, I'm gonna have to even get more. Wow. Okay, sell, make wool bundles, weave on a spindle. Okay. So I could come over here if I have to and weave some. But I want to get to these bees. I didn't want to get to doing... I keep doing that. Now I wonder where it'll go. Let's see. Alright, that's fine. Last one. Grab that. And back to the bees. Do you have bees on your property? On your farm? Bees are a little more expensive, but the cool thing is you don't have to feed them. You do have to clean the hives. So, and just like regular animals, they do cost to get the animal. You have to buy the hive though too. Right, so this is my My little, let's get this bee factory going. Don't want to drive that. There we go. How about that, right? There. Sometimes it's hard to figure out on how I want to get that thumbnail going. There we go. We'll do that one. All right. Let's see what time we got. We got 10 minutes. We got to get going here. So bees right here. I don't have anything going on. I don't have a whole lot. One bee makes 4 of these. 4 of the screens, the honey screens. If you can see though, I'm not full. My other one has 14 in it. I've only got 4. So let's go ahead and we'll show you where to get the bees. All about the bees. There we go. There's what today is. All about the bees. So again, like I said, you got to have that bond money. Yes, I shouldn't even be driving this truck. I can't even see over the thing. Whoa, you almost hit the... Whoa. All right. So you need bond money to get the bee license. Once you have the bee license, it carries over if you do any other plots. So then you just have to come in here to the animal store, Animal Co. And right up here at the top, these are the bees. So we are going to go ahead and they don't go any quicker, but we'll produce more. So I do not know what the top, I think it's 4 that I have on mine. So if we go to my farm, if I come over here to upgrade and I go to honey and bees right there, 5 upgrades. Honey factory, nope, I don't want bonus drums right now. Probably later, and I've got enough money here, we'll do that some other time. But we're going to just work on the main, so don't want honey oat milk because we're not doing that in here. Honey factory output, right there's my 14 that I've got for, because you get 2 to begin with. So 2 plus 12 makes 14. The next one will be, your next level will be 14. And then beehive capacity right now, you can have 2 bees on a beehive. So what we'll do is we'll probably get a second beehive and a third. I think you can only have 4 beehives. I could be wrong. But this is where you can increase how many bees go. So let's go ahead and get 2 bees. So we can carry 2. Hear it? That's your queen bee there. All right. And we want to purchase this. Now see the bees? They're 15,000 per bee. I mean, it's a little bit different than, you know, a cow or whatever, or a chicken, dog, sheep. Let's go purchase these. Yep. And see, I'm a little bit low. I got to watch it because it's not like my other farm. But I don't really have a lot. I don't have the milk on my other farm, so I'm going to put them there. Let's go ahead and go back. So to get yourself 2 bees, because that's what you can get per hive, you're going to spend 30,000. And the other thing you're going to do is you're going to need a hive. So we're going to get a second hive and get them going. Boosts do not, they don't, the bees aren't underneath the boosting. So if you go to like farm, actually shop, boosts right here, this animal boost, it's not for bees. Bees don't fall underneath that umbrella is what I was trying to say. So sell values, it might, but all right. And if you want to know what sell values right now, I got the Farmers Club, so I'll be doing a video on that here on what I think about it. Honey right there, 22. That's actually a little bit down in the red. So we'll watch it throughout this video. Might be able to see it a couple more times before we end. So we're at 15 minutes. All right, so here's your hives. Let's go ahead and we got to build. And honey. The honey factory is also, oh, this is not the honey factory. This is the honey oatmeal factory. This is your honey factory right here. So see, it says the words right at the top there, honey oatmeal factory, and then honey factory. So 80,000 for just the factory. Again, you got to have that 200 bond money to get your license, 80,000, and then we got 30,000 right now for the bees. But on top of that, we need animal care because we need the beehive right there. Look at this. It's like it's telling me exactly what I need. That might be, these little yellow outlines might be because I've got bees in the back of my truck. So beehive, 30. 2 bees is going to be 30. 60,000, 80,000, 140,000 to see what you got right on the screen here. Okay, that's just for the bees. So let's go ahead and click this one, and we're going to rotate it. Because I want to make it the same way. There we go. Let's just move it. So they normally land here. I want to go a little bit further, so we'll just... It actually shows you right there, see? Otherwise you couldn't put it there. So what we're going to do is we're going to line her up, and we're going to go, yes please. So we get them bees. Can we do 2 at a time? I do not know. Let's try it. I think it's only 1. Let's try it. Maybe it is. Fill beehive. There we go. There's a 2. I think it takes around, what was it, 5 to 7 minutes? All right, we're at over noon here. Okay. So we'll see in 5 minutes what they're like to come back to. So we got those. We got everything done. There is something else you're going to need. Oh, really? Is there something else? Yes, there is. When you get... He's done. How are you going to transport him? Are you going to lift him up by hand? I mean, come on. No, you can't lift him by hand. See, you can't. Oh, let me go out of building here. There we go. No, you can't lift them by hand. What you need is a fork truck or a forklift. So let's go ahead and we're just going to show you what the cost of that is. So remember, we got 80,000 for building, 30,000 for a beehive, 30,000 for bees, 140. We're going to have to go to shop. Let's see here. Let's close that. Oh, shop. Back, there we go. Vehicles. All right. So if you search it here, it's going to be trucks, and you can go not premium, but just go to trucks, fork truck. Keep scrolling right there. Fork truck, 40,000 for your fork truck. So remember, you got the 80,000, you got the 60, I made 140. Now you got 180,000. Okay, you're also going to need something to transport. So you got 180,000 there. You can either buy the M2 flatbed that hauls 3 for 52,000, or for 12,000 less, you can buy the short version that only holds 1. So for 12,000 more, you're going to be able to haul 3 more to go sell them. So, in my opinion, I would grind a little more, get that extra 12,000, grab the M2. If you're doing this for your main profit, at least for starting, you can always come back. You can always go in here and say you want to get trailers. You want to spend for a flatbed trailer, which would be right, flatbed hauler right there for 200,000 coins. That one holds 5, by the way. So I think your first bet is going to be the others. So you're going to have to spend that 52,000 on top of that 180, 232,000 coins to get going with just 1 hive and 2 bees. Now, you say, well, that's really high, Delib. Yes, well, let's check what right now we got. Honey is not doing, it's about normal. Well, this is about in the middle. So say 24,000. That's one pallet. So 24,000 isn't bad. I mean, you take 3 of them there, that's what, 75? Well, 25 would be. So right there is 75, 150. You'd have to go 3 times to get all your money back. And then everything else is profit. You don't have to plow, you don't have to buy seeds. That's where it comes into. Like, where are you going, Delilah? Going the wrong way. Honey's back the other way. It is, but you know what? I have the vehicle right here. The M2 flatbed. Let's go ahead and pull this stuff off, put it inside, and let's load up one of them just to show you. All right. Go ahead, get this one off. Back in. Oh. It is 20 minutes. We're going to finish and wrap this up. Oof. Hoping I can get this transferred in time. I have to go back earlier today. Normally I have a little bit longer break, but we were just going to set these right down here. Since we got 3 already, I'd like to get 3 out over there. Hopefully at that time there'll be a little more better price, or we'll just have them ready for the next time. Could do that. Enjoy the last day of March too, by the way. Gosh, this year's going by quick. There we go. What we might have to do is we might have to try to really get everything pumped up and upgraded and then see exactly what we got, because if you got extra barrels, I mean, that would get you a lot more money. So, but right now this is just starting. All about the birds, and well, I guess not the birds, it's just all about the bees. Just all about the bees today. All right, V makes it load it. Let's go ahead and get it. It's a little ways away, just so if you're having issues loading your fork truck. Let's go ahead and take her on down. Ooh, my truck's in the way. All right, we're just gonna. Ooh, it's pretty tight there. Oh, hey, DLA boss. Hurry me to a party. Oh, I gotta work. All right, let's go ahead and get this unloaded. So if you're looking over here, we have been about 7 minutes. They're actually taking longer, so it might be like 10 to 12. So, you know, you may not have. It may be better to have more bees, so then you get more screens to make your honey. Oh boy. There we go. All right. Tight quarters here. He would do it the other way normally, but all right. So all about the bees, and that's 232 is what I would do. 232K. You don't have to. You can buy that 40, but you're going to still spend 220. So starting out 220, yeah, 220K. So I'd say 232. Because see, I can get 3 of these, and by the time me coming back, I probably wouldn't be able to load up 2 more even. Now the cool thing is you don't need to take your fork truck with it, but we're just going to load it back up in there just so it's with it. There we go, V. All right, let's check out that farmer's club. Come on. No, it's still, it's lower even, 22. So we're not going to be able to buy him this time. It does look like it takes a little bit longer because we're about halfway done. So it might take about 18 minutes or so for the bees. Check out one of my earlier bee ones, but if they've altered them, that might change it too. So I hope this helps you out with starting off the bee quest of being rich. There we go, being rich, all about the bees. I like it. All right, everybody, get out there, do those things that you enjoy, make you feel good inside, and put a smile on your face. All of you here, oh yeah, you put a smile on mine. So, that being said, oh, Colton's, I guess, in here. I didn't see it, Colton. No, we're not D. We're just going to wave. That being said, you all have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll catch you on the next one. And remember, you, yes, you're amazing. All of you. We'll see you on the next one. Bye now.